Now, ordinarily, the term national service would be a good thing because, it's people that are serving their country, whatever. That was good for when it was the Depression. But we're at a period where we realize, dude, there's people that earn tens of billions of dollars. Well, maybe that earn, but they have it. And this country expects the regular working class of this country, especially the younger ones, to just fucking volunteer or get some shit pay to serve the country. How about we just give those people good paying jobs, especially in the form of Green New Deal and infrastructure? Because that's a lot. Okay, so the main area of this is coming from someone like Seth Moulton. And I even found a clip from this jack off Barry McCaffrey. Oh, fuck this guy. Where they're like, no, we need national service. That's what this country really needs. And you're like, no, it doesn't. There's Medicare for all, tuition-free public college, cannabis legalization. But then when it comes to service, there's two other policies, like I just mentioned. Green New Deal with renewable energy development, lots of jobs there, and infrastructure. What you need to do is come up with different plans, and there are already tons of shovel-ready jobs that are necessary right now, and just hire people. Pay them well. That's it. All you got to do. But here these fucking assholes are going to come up with these bullshit plans where we're going to get a bunch of fucking, younger people. And sometimes they probably won't even have enough, so they'll have to go to people my age or older. And they're going to be like, no, you serve your country, then we'll do all these things later. How about you just pay them, shithead? No. Of course not. Wouldn't be that simple. They got donors to fucking fillate. So it's never going to be that easy for an idiot like Seth Moulton.
That's why I'm calling today for the biggest call to national service since World War II, a way to take us forward and meet the challenges of this new economy and a changing world. America has always risen to the challenges that face our country with a call to service. That's how we surmounted the Great Depression. It's how we won World War II, and it's how we put a man on the moon, by calling everyone to get behind a common mission and having everyone do their part. And so I'm asking all 33 million young Americans to consider serving their country as well. Not to make it a requirement, but an expectation that Americans will take a part in our future, take a part in serving our country. And if you invest in America, then America will invest in you. And so coupled with this call to service is a new national education guarantee modeled on the GI Bill to say that if you serve your country, you will get to go to college or to vocational school. We will make that investment in you. That's the kind of forward-looking policy that I think we need to meet the challenges of a changing world, to address climate change, to bring broadband to rural communities, and to say to America, we need a common mission. We need to be united going forward as a country.
And then, okay, so he at least is saying something that sounds kind of like what it used to be in the 30s, where, all right, you're going to do something that helps your country, and then later on, right? This Barry McCaffrey asshole on Memorial Day, I think it was the day before, but still, this asshole Barry McCaffrey had the nerve to be like, oh yeah, well, all that service stuff, building trails and this and that. Yeah, I don't know about all that crap, but what I really want as far as national service is concerned, I want all these Americans to pick up an M4 carbine and defend their country overseas.
No one is getting wistful for the lack of a draft in the United States. But in this political season, I'm curious to know if you support the notion of national service, especially since part of the conversation right now is student loan debt, retiring student loan debt, and the burden we put on young people when they're all educated up and ready to go into society.
Well, that universal service, Brian, is a very appealing concept, sort of a civic duty notion. It won't work. It's too big. There's too many millions of young people. Do you really want them out there doing trails in the national wilderness and taking care of old people? Who organizes it? So it doesn't make a lot of sense. What we're always concerned about is to ensure that the recruiting system gets out with the proper tools and inducements to get people to step forward and carry an M4 carbine in combat to defend the country. So I'm more concerned about that than I am some sort of general civic notion of national service.
Retired U.S. Army four-star General Barry McCaffrey. As I said, we couldn't think of anyone we'd rather talk to on a night like this. General, thank you so much.
Oh my, haven't we fucking done that enough? Are you through sucking off military industrial complex types, Barry? Huh? No, clearly not. This guy just cannot stop himself from promoting war every single goddamn time. That was really infuriating. And then, of course, fucking dickhead Brian Williams, whose show he was on, goes, well, Barry, that sounds like a pretty good idea, and let's hope to God that we can get the people to... Oh, fuck you, Brian Williams. They better never bring this cocksucker back on regular fucking news TV, you know, what he used to do. He's a piece of shit. He did that with the Syrian airstrikes when Trump first came into office. He quotes Leonard Cohen, of all people. If Leonard Cohen was still alive when he did that, he'd tell him, fuck off. I guarantee you. He's like, I didn't write that fucking song for you to be like, oh yeah, bombs and blowing shit up so awesome. So here he goes. Barry McCaffrey says some reprehensible shit about how, no, the real national service, we need to get more people in the military so we can go off to other fucking places, invade them, do wars forever. Yeah. Then he goes along going, well, hey, Barry, you know what you're talking about, dude. Good job, Bert. See you later. So anyway, anytime you hear that, and really, I don't even want to hear well-meaning people. Look, you talk about national service, I don't want to hear it. You talk about getting people good paying jobs through infrastructure and renewable energy development, I'm with you. But I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit about everyone else has got to sacrifice in this goddamn country except for the fucking elites. Oh, those days are done. They're going to start sacrificing real soon. You better bet that shit.